Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's do the pledge of allegiance first. And then we can go. Ready? Salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioners, march on.
Anybody here?
I can hear you.
Okay, very good.
Ariola,
Present.
Commissioner Dean was unavailable today. Commissioner Fugazi was unavailable today. Norwood,
Here.
Zuber, Chair Craig Hensley.
Here.
Thank you. We do have a quorum and ex officio members. Do we have anyone from STAMCOG?
Mayor Suze Wallen from Modesto here.
Thank you. I see 2 members from RTD. Perfect. Thank you. I will promote you now. SJRRC.
Yes, thank you for just giving me access for voice. Ken Baxter here.
Thank you. SJCOG. Caltrans. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there any public comment at this time?
Seeing none online or in person.
And I don't anticipate we have public comment in the room, it looks like, so we're moving on to item 4. Adopt a resolution of the Board of Commissioners, San Joaquin Regional Rail Commission, for the amendment for the agreement with WSP. Staff. Williams?
Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Chair and fellow board members and everyone online. Thank you for allowing me the time to present here today. I'm here to provide an update on the rail maintenance facility expansion project and to support the requested amendment for the WSP construction management contract, as this is necessary to ensure the successful completion of our project. Overall, our project is 99% complete and it's scheduled for final acceptance before the end of May 2025. With the next few slides, I'd like to highlight some of the recent progress we've made in each area. On the left of the screen, you can see the main shop expansion, and to the right, the service and inspection area. Both of these areas have been expanded to allow for 2 additional coach cars and for each train set. 2 additional coach cars to be added to each train set. That's how much the expansion is for. On this next slide is our new parts storage building, which is approximately 15,000 square feet of storage space to allow for enough room to store all of the spare parts to maintain the fleet. On the left, you can see the turquoise area is additional office space for the warehouse staff. On the right of the screen is a view of the 30-foot tall high bay racking system to store all of those spare parts. On this slide, the existing building had a mezzanine area that was primarily used for storage, and it's been converted to office space, as you can see, and the Rail Commission staff has already moved into this space, and it's been much needed and appreciated. On this slide, you can see to the left in the main shop, the pit for the maintenance of the trains. In the middle and right are some trackside services. You can see hot water, potable water, biocide, and non-potable water. So additional background. In July of 21, the Rail Commission approved the contract for WSP Construction Management Services. And in May of 23, there was an amendment to true up that contract for duration because the project had been rebid. There were also additional requirements from the city of Stockton for special electrical inspections, and those were added at that time. In July of 2024, there was an amendment, no cost, for a time extension to put the term of the contract to December 30th of 2024. Amendment 3 was executed in October of 24. And that was for the continued testing and inspection and the construction management services to complete the construction phase. This Amendment 4, if approved, will compensate WSP for the extended construction duration. So along the way, we have encountered some challenges with this contract that have impacted our timeline, including adverse weather during the excavation phase, unforeseen underground work conditions, contractor initiated change proposals, and longer than expected procurement lead times. And while these challenges are not all resolved, we have reached an agreement with the contractor to set these contended items aside and deal with those through the contractual procedures. This has allowed the team to focus on construction completion and avoid further delays. The overall project duration is projected to be 40 months, which is 22 months beyond the original duration. Despite the extended duration, the project remains highly valuable and will bring significant benefits to the agency by providing necessary facilities to support the operation and maintenance of the expanded ACE and San Joaquin's fleet. In closing, I appreciate your understanding and support, and I will now turn it over to Ms. Gowan for the procurement portion.
Thank you, Josh. So the amendment was held in accordance with our procurement manual, and the effective date will be upon execution by both parties and then will expire upon completion of the project. Procurement and contract staff have reviewed and confirmed the price of the amendment is fair and reasonable and that the work is necessary. So this is a capital budget line item in the rail maintenance facility expansion line. It's part of the construction phase. We have about a little bit over 3.8 million in the overall budget to start. We've encumbered 3.4 to date. If approved today, we have a remaining balance of $249. Sorry, this is construction support phase, which is the end of the project. And so that makes sense to have less money at the end of the project. And so with that, staff recommends approval of this amendment, and we would be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, Ms. Gowan.
Do we have any public comment on this item?
Seeing none online.
And then in the audience, we'll move to commission members. So any comments from commission members, questions from staff? None? Okay. One question I did have, and I think I've heard this correctly, but I'll get into more detail. The city of Stockton inspections have been completed.
So currently, the final inspections are still in progress, but those permits have been procured with the construction contract and are covered. So we're in the last final stages. Right now, currently testing and commissioning is ongoing, and the fire life safety inspections are still ongoing, but those are covered in our existing permits.
Got it. And as I heard earlier, I was talking to Stacey about overhead and things like that. We're good in this project being well below the typical overhead for such a project.
Yeah, the percentage of your, the amount of your CM contract is usually tailored to the amount of the construction project they're overseeing. And the industry standard is about 20%. Your CM contract could be up to 20%. In this case, we're a little over 15. So, you know, we've kind of taken bites of the amendments. And the past boards have liked that philosophy better. You stay really attuned to the project and you get to make decisions about each change rather than we estimate every change and just give you a lump sum. So I feel like this gives you a little bit more control, but you do have to take action more often that we extend the schedule, extend the costs. I think that gives you a little more involvement in that. So it is well within the industry standards still.
So based on all that, we're not anticipating any more amendments since we only have $249 left in the budget. So
Not a couple months.
yeah, really. So fingers crossed, all is good. So all right, with that, if there are no other questions, then I'll take a motion.
Move to adopt resolution and approve amendment 4. Second.
Thank you. I have a motion in a second. Can I call for a vote?
Thank you. This item is for regular voting members. Commissioners Ariola,
Yes.
Morowitz,
Yes.
Chair Craig Hansen.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion passes.
Thank you very much. All right, we are now moving on. So Madam Attorney, do you have a closed session item?
Yes, we do. We have one item on for closed session, that is public employment recruitment, one position, executive director, chief executive officer, conference with general counsel, and consultant Brent I will not be attending the closed session today. Pursuant to government code section 54957, and is open to regular and special voting members.
And with that, we will dismiss session. Yes.
Very honorable with
Yes, thank you.
So back in closed session.
All right, we're back.
1:45. Okay. Attorney.
Thank you. We had one item on closed session, that was the recruitment of one position, executive director.
Guys.
There's Stacy. She's appeared.
I am here.
That's okay.
And advice, I need to be on camera to do it. I already will try that.
You are.
Alrighty, we have reconvened from closed session. We have one item on closed session, which was public employment recruitment. One position, executive director, chief executive officer, and I have several items to report out. The first is that the commission has on a unanimous vote created an ad hoc committee for recruitment with Chair Lisa Craig Hensley and Vice Chair Leo Zuber serving on that ad hoc committee. The commission has also directed that the ad hoc committee retain a recruiting firm to recruit for the position at a budget not to exceed $100,000. And the commission has directed a change of title for the position of executive director to chief executive officer. For the record, in closed session were Chair Lisa Craig Hensley, Vice Chair Leo Zuber, Dan Ariola, Mike Morowitz, sorry, and Mayor Marchand from Livermore. And with that, that is the end of the disclosure from closed session.
Thank you. So we are now moving on to adjournment. Next regular meeting is scheduled for May 2nd at 9:30 a.m.
Thank you all. Have a good afternoon.
Yeah.